Unfortunately, Hurricane Ian.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. There is the slightest chance there may be some moisture associated with that making its way up here, and that would be later this weekend. That's how far out it is. In the short term, we're in great shape. Our Keeneland live camera shows nothing doing. The spiral of low pressure over the Great Lakes pulling up into Canada. You can pick out that rotation there. They've still got some showers as you head up to around Buffalo and even northeastern Ohio up towards Menor there. But for the most part, we're in good shape. All that's pulling northeast and out of here, and as high pressure builds in, we'll continue this north to northeasterly flow, and temperatures stay suppressed. The humidity stays in check. It stays feeling very much like we are in the depths of fall, which we've just begun. But we're a bit ahead of schedule as far as the temperature is concerned. Our highs are only in the mid to upper 60s, which is what we usually see in October as opposed to late September. Our normal high today, 76. We're looking at upper 60s, mid 60s tomorrow. So yeah, definitely cool for this time of the year. The low temperature trend down to 40 tonight. We've got the potential for outlying areas. E-Town, one of them, Cynthiana, the other that's in the upper 30s right now. There's the potential eventually that we're going to start to see some chances for frost. I don't think we'll get there tomorrow morning. We're going to be close, but not quite. Our earliest first frost, September 23rd, so we've already passed that date. Our average first frost is October 19th. Nothing frosty about what's going on down south. It is all warm and warm core systems here, talking about tropical systems, and we're talking specifically about Ian. Blew up overnight. You can easily see that eye forming as it approached western Cuba. Over the past couple of hours, it has been working its way across Cuba. So by later on this morning, it's already going to be across it and back out into the Atlantic, or I should say out into the Gulf. 125 mile per hour sustained winds. It's moving north at 12 miles per hour. It is a strong Category 3. National Hurricane Center blows it up to a Cat 4 once it gets out into that open water and has more room to grow. And then by Wednesday, you can see it's approaching possibility of landfall as a major hurricane, weakening a bit. Increased wind shear and slightly cooler sea surface temperatures could take a little bit of the juice out of it, but still a Cat 3 around Tampa. The storm surge potential there could be just absolutely devastating for the west coast of Florida, as well as a torrential rainfall and the wind. Then eventually it recurves and heads into southern Georgia as a depression. Then the remnant low by Sunday morning could be somewhere to our southeast. There's still a huge question mark as to whether or not we see any precipitation associated to that, but we do have some shower chances on the rise for the weekend. 10 to 20 inches of maximum of rainfall. You combine that with the storm surge, the wall of water that is out ahead of that approaching hurricane that could be anywhere from 5 to 10 feet. They could be talking about just devastating and life-threatening flooding in towards Tampa and points farther south along the coast there, and then inland eventually as that storm rolls inland. Wednesday, Thursday time frame. 68 degrees, sunny and cool today. A beautiful day, good day to get out and just go for a walk or do some yard work. Mostly clear, upper 30s possible in a few areas tonight. Don't expect it. We'll be dropped down to mainly around 40. Upper 30s to low 40s would be the range. We're not going to get a whole lot warmer over the weekend. 60s, eventually 70s next week. But again, have to keep an eye out for that rain chance over the weekend. See if what's left of Ian makes a run at eastern Kentucky.